I'm Ben Gonzalez with the Texas Department of Insurance, and this is the Texas Insurance Podcast. On each episode, we look at an insurance topic, why it's important to you, and offer tips to help save you money or protect your family and property. Okay, it's 2022. This is the year. We're all going to get it right and follow through on our New Year's resolutions about getting healthy. Today, we're going to talk about how to stick to your health goals and how your health insurance may be able to help you. We'll also hear from one of TDI's consumer protection specialists about mental health and how you may have access to help there, again, through your health plan. But before that, we're going to talk to Leslie Jimenez at the Texas Department of State Health Services. Leslie's the statewide wellness coordinator, and we talked about how we can all take steps to get healthier this year, just a little at a time. New Year's is time for resolutions. This is the year. I'm going to get fit, going to be maybe just a little bit more active. Any tips for those who want to be healthier but aren't sure how to get started?
Sure. So baby steps. I know everyone's tired of hearing that, but start small, work your way up. Those small steps just build the foundation to some lasting change. So maybe you want to run a mile. Maybe start by walking, not even a mile, but just walking. Just increase your endurance and just work your way up. It helps you build confidence, and just you'll get there. Just keep on working towards it.
A lot of us, walking to work or even just walking from the parking lot into the office, maybe we had a health equipment at work or near work, was great, but now some of us are working at home. How do we stay motivated to keep moving?
Yeah, so I think a lot of us are saving a ton of time by not having to commute to work. So maybe use that time instead to get moving, get outside. I know it's a little chilly right now, but still take a breath of fresh air, take a walk, maybe even sit on your patio for just a few minutes, just to have a little bit of change of scenery from your home.
So we know that this is the Texas Department of Insurance, so we know that a lot of health plans do offer some wellness programs for their members, but what are some things that people should look for if they want to take advantage of those?
Yeah, so there are many health plans have maybe some online portals that you can use. So these online portals could have health risk assessments, tools and trackers, self-management programs, and wellness coaching available. So I highly encourage you to just do a little research into what your health plan offers. There are so many things, and I know a lot of people don't like to pick up the phone, but maybe calling your health insurance and just asking those questions too.
Yeah, or you can also visit their websites, and oftentimes some of them even offer like discounts on gyms, but it just varies by plan, of course. So besides trying to start a new, healthier habit, we also try to break the bad habits in January. Any tips you have there on how to stay on course?
Sure. So I'm a big fan of writing your goals down. Just having those tangible goals there in front of you to remind you, and then also maybe making your goals more approachable. So maybe you want to lose 20 pounds, but what are the other goals that you would take to get there? So maybe it's drinking more water, eating more fruits and veggies, or just maybe incorporating exercise. So those smaller goals, once again, help you build confidence. Plus, it feels really nice to cross those things off your list. And don't get discouraged if you fall off the tracks. Don't let your cheat meal turn into a cheat day. Just get back on there and keep on working towards your goal.
So if you're trying to get healthier this year, don't forget that your health plan may have ways to help. As we talked about with Leslie, each plan is going to have different benefits, but check on their website or call the number on your health plan ID card and ask if they offer weight loss or wellness programs, discounts on gym memberships, programs to help you quit smoking, or apps to help track your fitness goals. And also check at your workplace to see if there's any wellness programs being offered there. Now, part of being healthy is making sure that we're also paying attention to our mental health. I asked Cindy Wright from TDI's Consumer Protection section how your health plan can help with mental health and substance use disorders. Does insurance, for the most part, cover mental health treatment?
For the most part, it actually does. Not all health coverage is subject to Texas law. One example would be large employer health plans, for example, but generally speaking, the law requires equal coverage if mental health care benefits are offered.
That's a word we hear thrown around a lot, talking about mental health parity. Can you describe what that means?
Sure can. Parity describes the equal treatment of mental health conditions and substance use disorders when you compare it for coverage for ordinary medical problems. The idea is that health plans should cover mental health the same way they treat coverage of medical and surgical care. The coverage should be just as extensive and just as accessible regardless of the type of condition. So even things like financial requirements, deductibles, copays, and coinsurance for the mental health should be on par with requirements for medical care.
And Cindy, where can people go if they'd like to find out more information about mental health and their insurance?
Yeah, well, TDI works closely with the Texas Health and Human Services Commission with issues like mental health parity. HHSC has an ombudsman for behavioral health that you can call. And HHSC also has a website loaded with tons of great information, and that's mentalhealthtx.org.
The number to the state behavioral health ombudsman that Cindy mentioned is 800-252-8154. So if you need help, start by checking with your health plan to find out what options you already have access to. You can visit their website or again call the number on the back of your plan ID card. Some plans have special hotlines or they'll cover mental health visits through telemedicine, so you may be able to start right away, right on your phone. Well, that's it for today, but if you need more information about health insurance, visit our website. It's tdi.texas.gov. And you can also call our helpline at 800-252-3439 to ask insurance questions. And be sure to subscribe to the Texas Insurance Podcast, wherever you get podcasts, so you don't miss out on any of this important information. Well, here's to a healthy new year, and we'll talk to you next time.